What's up, guys? Welcome back to Can We Talk? Where we talk about all of the reality shows going on in this YouTube streets. And we want to talk about Basketball Wives Orlando tonight, season 1, episode 4, The Last Supper. So, when we start out with all the ladies showing up to Milan's event that she's calling the Last Supper. And she calls it the Last Supper because it's going to be the last group event she plans to host if these heifers can't get along. And as we go on, we'll see that Judas, Nikki, shows up. You know Judas from the Bible? Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Baby, she shows up tonight. So, side note, ladies, you all look amazing in your green dresses. Well, except for Nikki.
Yeah, I was just about to say I can't get that to Nikki, no ma'am.
No. I was like, Pinocchio Judas, did they not give you the memo of the green dresses and how they would be? Look, everybody had on a green dress, and she showed up in those. I don't know what that Simply Six outfit was she had on, but baby, take it back. Anyway, Mulan lets us know that she asked everyone to wear green because she's hoping to project growth, harmony, and prosperity between the ladies. Let's see if this works out. Anyway, Mulan is placing the name tags on a table as Mackenzie walks in because her plan is to split up the cliques, you know what I'm saying? And to sit the bickering hags across from the person that they've been beefing with. And by bickering hags, I mean Morgan and Danny. Now that we've had that cleared up, let's keep moving. So, Morgan, who I will be referring to as Wiley E. Coyote or Wiley, walks in and immediately
Why? Why she got that name?
because you know how he's super genius and he's always doing something stupid and it doesn't work out. That's her and these antics on this show. She's always doing something stupid and it's not working out for you because you're not making yourself look good. So she is Wiley E. Coyote, super genius. Honey, she walks in and immediately grabs a seat at the bar because she's waiting for Danielle to walk in. They order a drink and Wiley pretends to fill Danielle, aka Limu Emu, in on the meaning.
AKA who?
Limu Emu from Mutual Life. What is it? Liberty Bibbity. What's that thing called? You know what I'm talking about? That commercial with that ostrich
Um,
thing, the emu thing.
oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to go get that and I'm gonna
Hmm?
insert it right here. You see it on your screen now?
Ah, there you go. Hey, Limu.
And Doug.
And the only reason I'm coming for you is because you came for me playing on my page. Don't do that. Ain't nobody bothering you.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh. Stay out of the hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead, go
Danielle.
ahead, go ahead.
Danielle, or should I say Miss Rianne Miller. Stay up out of these comments with that foolishness because I'm gonna put your comment right here on the screen. And if you're gonna use a burner account, don't have your middle name as the name of the burner account. Like, girl, please. Bye.
Please do better. Or, you know what you could do? How about asking Mackenzie to make you a burner account because she seems to be better at it than you? Mm. So anyway, I had no intentions of coming for you until you came for me. Nobody sent for you. You should have stayed where you were. God,
Nobody.
nobody. So they order a drink. And Limu Emo's in there. She's tucking her hair behind her ears. And they want to talk about the mean girl bully comment that Pinocchio Judas, aka Nikki, lied about. So may I just point out, excuse me, that you can tell that Y.E. Coyote came to start some ish. You can see it in her resting
Mm-mm.
itch face, okay? She came in on one tonight. She is ready. She already rolling that neck and bobbing that head. Every time she talks, this is all you see. I'm like, is this necessary? I'm like, that's so ghetto. But yeah, that's what she on. She is on one tonight. So now that that's out the way, Megan asked Ashley to meet her for drinks before joining the other ladies so that she could put a battery in Ashley's back as well. Megan tells Ashley that it's sad to see her on Gilligan's Island alone while everyone else is in Miami. Ashley's like, nah, dog. I like it on Gilligan's Island because it's peaceful over here. It's ghetto over there in Miami where y'all at. And I'll have no parts of it. Now, she didn't say it exactly like that. That's just how I heard it in my head. Okay. So Megan tells her that she thinks it'll be harder to get far by herself. And Ashley assures her that she's gotten very far on her own. And she plans to keep reaching those heights so that she can stay away from y'all chickens that's on the ground.
What?
Again,
What?
just a little ad libbing on my part. So Ashley goes on to say that she's on the island alone because she doesn't get along with one girl, Wild E. Coyote Morgan. And everyone else is cool with her. And she's not the one to be asking people to pick a side. She says she'd rather just stay on the island than to deal with this BS. And I don't blame her.
I don't blame
So
you.
Megan tells her that she feels it would be less BS if she could just take accountability for what she has done. Which
Can
what?
I stop you right here?
Child,
Let me
go
pause you
ahead.
right here, because this is what I noticed, and it's not about the girls; it's about VH1. This whole conversation, Megan keeps saying the word bullshit, and they bleep it. So they bleep out the words. I notice on the show they bleep out the F word, and they bleep out anything that says shit. But they sure let them B words fly.
They let them fly, don't they?
But in
But
this scene, she kept saying BS and saying the actual word, and it kept being bull bleep. But when you get to that fight, you hear the F and the B word clear as day. I'm not understanding. How you pick and choose which curse words you're gonna bleep?
VH1, can you explain this to us since you like to copyright everything we try to put up? Put that down in the comments. Trying to get on my nerves. So,
Sorry for
make
sidetracking you.
oh,
Sorry for
honey, sidetrack
sidetracking you.
me anytime you want. That's what we're here to do. We talking. So Megan tells Ashley that Wild E. Morgan is hurt because she thought that they were real friends. Now, y'all remember when Ashley told Wild E that they were just basketball friends, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So, child Ashley starts getting hyped, and she said that Wiley is telling her victim story and getting everyone to sympathize with her, and she doesn't give a bleep. So Megan told her that people are sympathetic towards Wiley because she's actually telling her story, and that people would respect her more if she would tell her story. And Ashley's like, "Wait, witch. So you mean to tell me that people aren't respecting me?" Now, again, it's just how I hear it in my head, y'all. Watch the show for yourself if you want the exact words. Megan answered her, "Nah, witch. You know daggone well people are not respecting you. Stop playing. Remember,
Because
this is."
in watching the show, I don't be respecting Ashley neither. So come on now.
She sits there like a mute duck. Ashley, open your mouth, girl. Open your mouth. Don't be letting that girl play you like that. So now the battery's in and the cover has been replaced. And Ashley said that she is going to set the tone with people and let them know that this is what it is because she is sick of it. Do you believe
No.
it? So Nique, Mulan, and Mackenzie
Wait,
and
I
Penelope.
gotta pause you.
Oh, go
I,
ahead. Go
I I need to
ahead.
rewind real quick. We need to go back to who the two girls you done nicknamed?
Oh, so we got Wally Morgan. That's Wally Coyote, Wally Morgan. And we got Limu Emu. And that's
Okay,
them. And then we got
how you pronounce
Pinocchio
that?
Judith.
Limu? Emu?
Limu Emu.
And Doug.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about her real quick.
Go
Because
ahead, girl.
when Morgan was telling her that they was called mean girls and bullies, the little emu said this. And she talked about how smart she is and how educated she is. But let me put a stop to that right now. Because Morgan told her, that they were called mean girls and bullies. And the little emu said, I don't take that word very lightly. I think that's not a word you use to describe people who have continuously been the victims, especially you, friend, in this space and with this group of girls. I think it's just selective outrage. Girl, do you even know what selective outrage means? Because you are the epitome of it. You Danielle Rand Miller that was up in them comments. You are the epitome of selective outrage. Just in case you don't know what it means, let me tell you what it means, Danielle.
Go ahead,
It
friend.
means the tendency of people to show outrage or anger towards some issues while ignoring or downplaying others that may be similar or related. So let's talk about what you're downplaying. You done got on your Instagram live and told the world of Instagram in these social media streets, you done told us that you and Rashad never broke up. That you took the ring off because he wanted an open relationship. You decided to stay around thinking that y'all could work it out. I don't know how you could work it out if you want to be monogamous and he doesn't. He goes and picks up Mackenzie because to him, y'all are in an open relationship. Yet you mad at Mackenzie. Selective outrage. You already know what it is. You said on your Instagram live that you're not oblivious, chick, that he's cheated on you time before and that you stayed with him. He tells you he wants an open relationship and you stay with him. You're in the open relationship because you stayed, yet you mad at Mackenzie. Selective outrage much? I'm done.
Whoa.
Don't come in them comments no more. Do
Don't
not
come
come
in
in
them
them comments.
comments. Don't. Girl, my thing is this. You knew you were coming on TV. If you got thin skin, don't do it. Don't sign up for another season, okay? Don't do it because you're too sensitive. And ain't nobody, we weren't really even bothering you. Only thing we did, we told what you said and we just gave our commentary off of it. We're allowed to do that, okay?
No,
So anyway,
let's tell why she mad. She mad because we gave our commentary, but I put them video clips and I let her speak for herself. She spoke for herself and looked dumb. I'm just good at editing. Oh, but
because
did I give you a bad edit like VH1 did, or did I just use what you said? Mm.
honey, I am tickled. All you did was use what she said, just like VH1 is doing. They're using what you give them, bitter baby mama. Okay. Hmm. So
And see, I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I had to do it.
we were not going to bother her. We were not. But
I halfway liked her. I started off liking her. Now she irritated me last episode, but all bets is off now that you don't came in them comments. I was still gonna read you, but now I'm really gonna read you. I was gonna read you because you being stupid, but now I'm really gonna read you.
I liked her too. You know what I'm saying? And I want her to get her act together. I really do. And I want her to grow the hell up because her and Morgan always claim to be grown ass women, but y'all act like juvenile freaking juveniles. And all you do is bicker and start stuff and cackle and act like little dumb teenage girls. So you are a grown A woman with grown A bills. Act like a grown A woman and handle your business and move the F on so that we all can. Okay. God.
Oh, and
Oh,
remember they toasted to keeping it classy, and Miss Emu said, "Always, girl, you lying."
I haven't seen that yet.
Yep. Okay, I promise y'all, I'ma stop sidetracking. I'ma stop it.
Girl, sidetrack all you want. Can we talk? Can we talk? Really? Let's talk about this thing. So now the battery's in. Like I said, we talked about the battery's in her back, and she's gonna set the tone with people, right? Because she's sick of it. They're talking about Ashley. So Nique, Mulan, Mackenzie, and Pinocchio Judas, who I am talking about, Nikki. They all show up at the table at the same time. And Nique and Mulan, they're excited for this Last Supper because in their heads, they are not in any of the beef. They are there
Mhm.
to mediate tonight's event. But little do they know, they are the beef that will be grilled tonight, honey. Child. Limu and Wiley walk in. Mulan tells them that the seats have been assigned, to which Emu, Danny, and Wow E. Morgan both snatch up name cards and start moving them so that they can sit next to each other and move away from who they don't want to sit by. But y'all are grown A women.
Hmm.
Anyway, so Mulan tells them that they're being petty and may as well not have even come since, they're not really ready to work things out. They're just being petty already from the start. You walk in being petty. You don't even come in to try and figure out what's going on or get any clarity or understanding. You came in on that Buzz Naive. Hello, shout out to Scrappy. So, anyway, Wiley Morgan replied that they're coming in cool, calm, and cute. Child. So Limu, Danny, points out to Mulan that she's sitting next to her friend Nique, while her and Wally can't sit next to each other because y'all act stupid. And you need somebody to separate y'all so that maybe we can have your ear for a second to try and steer y'all back into the right path. That's why. So Mulan tells her that they are the ones that's in the beef. They're neutral. So they're trying to help solve the problem. Or so they think.
Mhm.
So Mulan tells her, um, that to stop picking up the cards or whatever, and that she placed the cards down, and that they're just being rude. Basically, y'all are being rude, is what she told him. And Wally told her that she was coming in real hot, and they were just moving name cards around. It's kind of rude though to go to a dinner party and just start moving stuff around. It's not your event. Golly.
Exactly.
So Megan, Ashley, and Lindsay all walk in together. Now that the gang's all here, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, now,
Oh.
for those of you that haven't watched the episode, keep up because things start to move fast from here, okay? Mulan informs the group that she got them all goodie bags with sage and crystals inside. Limu Emu, Danny, pulls her sage out and says, let's burn it now. Mulan, the peacemaker and mediator, or so she's supposed to be, is already irritated with these heifers, so she stokes the fire a little bit and says, I was already thinking that. Mulan, dial back, darling. Dial back. Stay in your grown woman road. Don't let these heifers pull you out. Mulan tells them all the purpose of the dinner is to put all the stuff on the table and let everything go. Child, Pinocchio Judas, she around here, she is anxious to go first because she says her anxiety is high. And her anxiety is high only because she knows she's about to tell a lie on Nique and Mulan. And she has to do it
Mhm.
before Wiley Morgan pops off and tells them what she already said, that they said that they didn't say. I hope y'all kept up with that,
Yeah.
okay? So Pinocchio Judas hops in the bus, jumps in the driver's seat, and gets ready to plow Nique and Mulan down, honey. But Limu Emu tries to tell PJ's story. That's what we call him, Pinocchio Judas, from now on, because that Pinocchio Judas is too long. That's PJ. So she's trying to tell PJ's story for her about what they were going through, about what they did at the nail salon. And PJ is like, oh, no, chick, you're not driving this bus. I am. And she proceeds to bring up when she asked them how they felt about the comment about Ashley's hair. Megan immediately jumps in and says she made the joke about Ashley's hair because she believes in racial appropriation. And instead of calling Ashley out or being a witch, she made a joke about it. Now, at this point, Ashley is like, witch, wait, what? What do you mean by racial appropriation? And Megan is like, well, I feel like black people should wear dreads, and it was a racial appropriation basically when she had them on. And Ashley asked, so you don't think I'm black? Ashley, none of us did, honey. None of us
Because
did.
I sure didn't. I thought she was
Okay.
Hispanic.
So Wiley looking confused, and no, not Wiley Morgan. It was Morgan. Morgan looking confused, and she's like, "Are you black?" And Ashley's like, "Yeah,
No,
I think I'm
Megan,
black."
Megan.
Megan. Thank you. She's like
Mhm.
looking confused, and she's like, "Are you black?" And Ashley's like, "Yeah, Trick, I'm black." Child, so both Megan and Lindsay both looking shocked and shamed about this right now, right? Talking about, oh. So Megan immediately told me something, my bad, I apologize, didn't even know. I thought you were white. And Ashley's like, I'm black and white. And Megan continues to put her foot in her mouth because she goes on to say, I wouldn't know that because you never say anything. Megan. Then she gets in the confessional talking about black.
Black.
I bet you all the money in my bank account that witch can't name one line from Friday. Bye, Felicia. I'm like, that was so lame. But anyway, Nique is at the table talking about, I had no idea she was black either. Again, none of us knew it. So Ashley was like, Witch, I barely talk to y'all heifers. What am I supposed to do? Walk in the room and say, hey, witches, I'm black. Is that what she was supposed to do? Because that's what I'm wondering. Or she said something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I be hearing in my head. So y'all kind of take it again how y'all want or watch the show for yourself. But they were all stunned for a minute, as was I, because,
Me too.
honey, what? Okay. I just thought she had black in her. I didn't know she was supposed to be black. Yeah, you know what I mean. But Pinocchio Judas. Oh gosh.
Woo!
Timeout corner. But Pinocchio Judas tooted the horn on that bus and she was like, beep, beep, heifers, back up, because she needed to remind these girls that she was still in that driver's seat and they did not let her finish her lie yet. So she goes on to plow over Mulan and Nique, saying that they called Wild E. Morgan and Limu Emu Danny bullies. Nique was like, when? And said that Nikki needed to invest in some memory pills. Nikki needs to stop lying. That's what she need to do.
Oh, wait.
Okay?
Let's give the memory pill real quick. Just real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and Danielle is my friend. Let some people tell you, y'all bullies. Y'all was mean girls. I really don't like the messy stuff. I feel like I'm in the middle because it's like, it's tension. Who said that we were bullying mean girls? I felt some stuff where I'm like, dang, Ashley won't get her hair done. You just over there laughing. Felt bad. Somebody, I invited her. I don't want this girl to be up and feel uncomfortable and making it seem like we just like, bullies, being big bully bitches. It was Mulan and Nique. That's interesting.
The lies. Come on, Pinocchio Judas. Why would you do that? Girl, so Nique is talking, and of course, Wally and her sidekick, Limu Emu, are talking over her, and baby, something in Nique clicked, and homegirl clocks in, saying, why are you speaking when I'm speaking, witch? I'm talking. And mother freaking, she punched that mother freaking time card. Do you hear me? And baby, all I know is that these other girls are freaking tired of the bitter baby mama club. And they like, damn, get over it. These men have moved on, and it's time for y'all to move the hell on too, because we're all sick of it. Okay, we're all sick of it. This cannot be your storyline the whole season. Let's find something else to do. Ladies, get it together. So, and I do like the fighting part, so I ain't gonna lie. But while E pipes up and tells Nique that she doesn't know her well enough for her to call her a witch, so don't call me no witch. Man, y'all, Nique dribbled that ball back down the court and says, well, all right, witch, but she gave me the floor. So y'all help us thought, because Nique was sweet and meek, you could play in her face, but old girl got activated and stood up on them. And anybody black knows that once a witch stands up, it's up from there. So it was up. Well, Miss Morgan was seated and steady talking ish. So Nique was like, let me set this thing off up in here. And she threw that napkin and was like, bloop, hit Wiley right in the face with it. That's when.
Now, I want to pause right here. So I'm waiting on Megan, because Megan was on Twitter, because somebody asked what was said to Nique to make her throw that napkin. Megan says she's going to drop a review and she's going to tell what was said. So I don't know who said what, but one of them bitter baby mamas said something to Nique that made her throw that napkin. Now, I'm not condoning violence. I don't condone violence, but I watch it.
I will watch it too. I don't want no parts of it, but I'll watch it. But if I have to get down in the mud, I will. So don't come over here.
Yeah, because if you put your hands on me, trust me, I got these hands for you.
Okay. So let's just say that the heifer started popping up out of their seats like popcorn, baby, and them hands and fists started flying all across the table. Limu Emu starts throwing glasses and crap across the table. Wiley's wild arse is jumping up and down like a kangaroo trying to get past security, and she's taking off her heels and stuff, and baby, these heifers clocked in. Do you hear me? Basketball Wives Orlando, they clocked in Monday night. Nique took off her shoes and struck out behind them heifers because they had escorted them out into the parking lot. And Mackenzie was like, no, you too rich for this ish. I know that's right, Mackenzie. Don't let her throw away her future over these bitter baby mamas. Shoot. I don't like your behind no way, Mackenzie, but I'm with you when you're right, girl. So Nique got outside in the parking lot where Wally and Limu Emu were, and Nique was like, which both of y'all want to take off your shoes? What's up?
Where your man's at? Where your man's at?
Girl, yes. While
what man?
Are screaming, talking about something. You're a mean girl. You're a bully. And like you said, Nique gut punched them hussies with Where y'all mans at though? Where y'all mans at? He gut punched them heifers and she knew what she was doing. Nique, let me clock in here real quick. Morgan's ex-husband is with his new woman, which is now his new baby mama. And Limu Emu's man is on a chicken farm with one of her sister wives. Okay, I'm back off the clock now. Nique, you can continue. So, in Nique's confessional, she states that she's always down to talk, but everyone has a boiling point. And she states that PJ clearly got Morgan confused. And if she is not going to hear her side of the story, then fine. I did call you a bully. Now what's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
But I know she said that for dramatic effect. But if
But
we
she
go
didn't.
back to the scenes, that they showed, let's really talk about who she called a bully or big bully bitch or however she said it. She was talking in reference to the three of them that were in the room. She said, I don't want Ashley to feel uncomfortable as though we're bullying her because of what keeps going on. She was not even insinuating. She might have got up in that confession and said, I called you a bully. That was for dramatic effect to let her know. And if I did, and what you gonna do?
That part.
That's what that was.
That
Because
part.
we see who used the term bully first. But on that note, Nikki Nicole, PJ, Pinocchio Judas, let's talk about you because you're scary. Not only did you lie, you came up there and you got it popping. And as soon as you got it popping, you was the first one to leave the table with your scary self. And you know what? I got receipts and I'm about to drop the receipt right now.
Get out the car. Okay? Come on. Get out the car. Get in the car.
And then had the nerve to be smirking when you left the table, like, yeah, I got it popping. Now let me bounce.
That's what the devil does, girl. That's exactly what the devil does. But I'm thinking now that you showed that, that's probably why she wore that throwaway outfit, because she knew she was coming to start some crap. And well, she don't have no good clothes, no way. We've seen everything she got. Never mind. Let's continue. They switch back over to the parking lot where Wild E and Limu are, and PJ come rolling up in that black truck, smiling all big after causing this explosion, right? So Limu Emu, as y'all just saw in the clip, telling her, get out the car. And Pinocchio Judas fat head rolls up out the car, still lying, talking about she wasn't expecting Mulan to try to blame her. Which, are you crazy?
Girl, you started it. You said it.
You started it. You're the one that made that bully comment. This chick. But all I just want to know how stupid will Limu Emu and Wild E Coyote feel when they realize that PJ lied to them and had them turn up on these girls and they were actually genuinely down for them.
Well, people been saying that on Twitter, and Miss Danielle Rianne Miller is ignoring it and still talking about how Nikki Nicole is her girl.
So there you have it. And because my other thing, I was like, I wonder if they was gonna stay on Stupidville and continue with the mad and petty stuff because they jumped the gun and believed the worst instead of calling them ladies to get clarity and understanding and to be the grown A women that they were professing to be. And as you stated in the comments, she's still talking about Judas is her girl. So okay, you stay right over there with your little imps and pimps, okay? Stay right on over there. Judas is nobody's friend. Maybe you should pick up your Bible and read about them, okay?
And all by get understanding.
Get an understanding, heifers. So
even the state told y'all that.
Because this could have been prevented with a simple phone call, y'all. But if she would have, Megan would have been able to get a chance to eat. while E would still have two pairs, her pair of Christian Louboutins instead of just one. And them were some cute shoes, by the way. I give credit where credit is due. Them shoes were tight. Emu's titties would have stayed in the same area code or zip code instead of running all across her chest. Girl, and Polar Lindsay would not have had to jump up and run from the table to protect her belly. Ashley would have been able to set the record straight finally and get the hell off of Gilligan's Island.
No, ma'am. You knew
You don't
that
think
wasn't
so?
gonna happen.
I don't think
You
so.
knew that was gonna happen.
We'll
Nah,
never
she
know.
wasn't gonna do that.
We will never know. They took it from her. I wanted to see her get off Gilligan's Island. She was looking like Ginger, and I thought maybe, just maybe, she was gonna come back. But the girls got the party started before the meal even came out. Nique would have been able to show up, she wouldn't have had to show up like one of the chicks from Bad Girls Clubs. You know what I'm saying? Although I do appreciate you clocking in, Nique. Thank you. Because I am growing tired of these cackling heifers myself. Okay? I'm sick of them. Anyway, PJ set her rump up in a confessional, like the dizzy, delusional witch that she is, talking about Mulan must have amnesia because she did not lie on them. Girl, yes, you did. You straight
Yeah.
lied. But when you're a liar, I guess you start believing your own hype. I guess. What? She goes on talking
Yep.
about even Nique admitted to calling Wild E a big bully witch. Nique was being sarcastic because of how everything went down, you big dummy. Golly. Is this girl slow or something? I'm like, girl,
Yeah.
Nique said that after you lied on her and after the heifers had, already came up in there and made their mind up that what you had told them was Bible. That's why she did that. But you know what? The tape speaks for itself. So you'll see it again. And you know what? We saw it tonight. And if y'all have a reunion, believe you me, they gonna play it on a
Yep.
again and again and maybe again. But if not, come back to our channel because we already got it again and again and again. There's some videos out there for you. Check them out. Hot, baby. So here we are 3 days later, and we end up at the Bitter Baby Mama headquarters, aka Wild E. Morgan's house, right? Wild E, Emu, and PJ are all at the house, big upping each other on a fiasco that just played out a few days prior. So PJ tricks the girls into making a toast, and poor little dupe Emu and Wild E toast to real friends. Little do they know, they are drinking with the enemy. That's why hot head and immaturity gets you nowhere. It gets you where they are. Their discernment is off now because of the bitterness that's within. And they have allowed the devil to come sit up at the table with them and drink. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all got to do better. Y'all gonna have to let go of some stuff because y'all don't even see that y'all laying up and tripping and chilling with the enemy. Y'all got the enemy up in you. Y'all invited her in to sit at your table where your kids eat. Girl,
And
anyway.
still saying that the enemy is your girl in present day on the Twitter.
Still stupid. Still stuck on stupid. But if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it, honey, because believe you me, if she turned on them, your turn is coming. And I'll sit back and wait, and I'll talk about it on here too. Okay? So, anyway, Megan meets with Mulan and Ashley, and she checks in with Mulan to see, how she's doing mentally and physically since she caught a sneak fade from Limu. And Mulan says that she feels betrayed because her and Limu, they had a relationship that was really growing close, and she enjoyed playing basketball and stuff with her. They switched back over to BBM's house, bitter baby mamas, and that other chick. And I'm just so disappointed in her right now. I just can't. So Limu was telling them that she's devastated because she and Mulan had a great workout together and she's so excited to see her. But for her to come in hot, she was just confused and like, damn, are we friends or not? Well, you're not anymore, Limu. You snuck her. You snuck her. Back over with Megan and those. Megan says that Nique was the aggressor. And it seemed like Mulan had reached across the table, but she thought that she was just trying to break up the fight. But if she was trying to break up the fight, she should have grabbed her own friend. Mulan was like, hold up, bitch, because I thought that we were all friends. Okay. She said, I thought that both of them were my friends. And she goes on to say that once you put pause on me, though, you can't come back from that. Megan is like, not even with an apology. Megan, is this your white side coming out? Is your daddy white? I mean, what's wrong with you? Mulan is like, hell no. Tell me something. Unless you let me punch her back, forget about it. Forget about it. So she ain't gonna let you punch her. You just gonna have to sneak fade her. Just go ahead. Return unto her what she gave to you, baby. Just give it back. So she goes on to say in a confessional, but do it on camera. Okay? Do it on the camera so we can see it. But she goes on to say in a confessional that she doesn't feel like Limu's apology would be genuine because it's been days and she hasn't heard from her. She says that PJ started this by lying, saying that she and Nique called Wiley a mean girl, and now she wants to play victim. Okay. But back at BBM headquarters, PJ is still lying, talking about Mulan started mess because she's messy. Y'all pay attention to this spirit because Revelations 12 and 10 calls Satan the accuser of the brethren. What is she doing? Okay. So old PJ is lying and accusing. And PJ goes on to tell them that Mulan told Jasmine, her makeup artist, not to work with her anymore. So she put Jasmine and Mulan in a group chat and says that she basically just did the same thing like she did yesterday. She just put it out there because that's what they said to do. If there's something going on, let's put it out there so that we can squash the confusion, right? And she said, Mulan was like, yeah, you get confused easy. I forgot. I'm like, okay, Mulan. So Mulan tells Megan that on the group chat, PJ was being rude to her and said, you're messy and don't stand on your ish. Did you forget? And Mulan replied and was like, well, we'll see. Be safe. What that meant? What that mean? You got some hitters out there, Mulan? Let me find out. Girl, let me find. All right, Nikki. The warning comes before destruction now. Okay? Be safe. That's all I got to say. Be safe. Anyway, PJ replies, Toodles Oompa Loompa. No, the F she did not. So Mulan said, you're calling people Oompa Loompa. You're not too small yourself. PJ shows him a picture. Girl, that Mulan sent her from behind. Oh my gosh.
Let me just say this. Girl, imagine you trying to shade somebody and that person's response to you is a picture of you that makes you cry.
Girl, I was so tickled. I was like, the shade. That was a good one, though, Mulan. She said, I'm gonna always keep something in my back pocket, baby, besides that diaper booty. So anyway, oh my God. Mulan said, now this chick trying to go around saying that she fat shaming. And PJ's trying to say that she was just talking about Mulan's makeup because she be orange. So ladies, help us. When I tell you I got my laugh on Monday night, oh my God, this was a great way to start the week. Child, now Wiley asks Morgan, why does she have that picture of you? And Limu, Danny, wants to know when she took this picture. And all I got to say is, Mulan, inquiring minds I want to know the answer to both of these questions. Which, now this is messy. This is messy. Oh my gosh. So, I'm so tickled. Okay. Girl, got my neck hot. Anyway, PJ says she doesn't know because when she's in her face, she doesn't say anything about my body, and you don't say anything about her looking like a Oompa Loompa. So what? And she feels like it's very effed up of her because she's self-conscious of her body, but yet you wear it all hanging out. All of it.
Exactly. everywhere you go, you got TNA out. So I'm just
Eh,
like, how
eh,
you self-conscious?
Thank you. I'm like, girl, say that for somebody else. But y'all hold on, please, while PJ tries to muster up some tears and cue the little small violin. Somebody, please. So, baby mamas, they jump up to comfort her, and now she has real jaw heifers all the way
Mhm.
in
Tricks of the enemy.
scene. Okay, she got y'all. So, y'all, PJ comes up out of her hands because she had dropped her head in her hands and she was just so distraught. And when she come up, why ain't no tears? Not one tear on her face. And Wild E, what are you over there trying to dab off her face, girl? She ain't crying for real. So what you just stop it? Danielle, go put that paper towel back. Go put it back. Ain't nothing wrong with PJ. She is snaking around and faking y'all. Y'all should know. Come on now. Come on. Come on. This is some very bad acting. Very bad acting. While she had her hands on it, she could have at least stuck that long tongue up there and licked around her eyes to try to like what was going on. But there was nothing. Nothing. Girl. So anyway, they go on to tear down each other in the group, except they don't talk about Megan and Lindsay. They leave them out. They let them be safe that night. And they start with all that stupid loud laughing and cackling. And y'all tell me why old flip top head Morgan, she got to laugh with her whole face. Why? Like this the most hilarious thing she's heard in the world. And I'm just sitting there looking at her and I'm like, stop it. It's not even funny. You're just being mad extra for the cameras. I mean, mad extra. She always flip her whole head back, and I'll just be looking at her like, but anyway, back at Nique's house, her and Mackenzie are having a pool day and getting together so that they can discuss the Last Supper and PJ that showed up at the table. Mackenzie asked Nique how she's doing, and Nique says she's fine, but she was probably, she probably popped off because she was already feeling a little fed up with the tension that was in the group. And she says that she shouldn't have thrown a napkin and that she feels like she took it a little too far because if anybody had thrown something at her, she would automatically have popped off too. And Nique, I got to thank you for being mature enough to admit that because it was your fault. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So much respect. You admitted it. Let's move on. Nique goes on to say that since being known, it's been really hard for her to trust people and allow people around her and in her personal space. And, she's just kind of talking about how she opened herself up to old Wiley and allowed her in her space. But, sometimes when you're super nice and you're unproblematic, people kind of feel like they can just talk all over you. And mind you, Mackenzie completely cuts her off and starts to talk all over her and just take over the conversation. Nique, pause. Go get a paper towel and throw it at this chick because I cannot. Just one more time. Just throw it at her. Move on. So anyway, Mackenzie goes on to say that she's glad that Nique let it be known that she is calm, sweet, and cool with everybody, but don't F with her. And then all I could think of was that song, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It. Don't play with it.
Play
Y'all
with
gonna
it.
y'all gonna learn. Nique ain't the one, okay? She was ready to tear into y'all. So Limu, Danny, invited some of the girls to go boxing. And afterwards, Megan asked Limu if she's okay to be around Mulan. And Lindsay asked her if she's talked to her. Limu said she texted her, but she didn't get a response. And she said but she found out that Mulan was on Twitter talking about her. And she said that Mulan plays victim to the group as if she doesn't care or if she's not genuine. Girl,
Wait a
Limu,
minute.
go
You
ahead.
you gonna say that Mulan plays victim? Ain't she a victim? Didn't you hit her?
That's what I
What
saw.
is what is what is the emu's definition of a victim then?
I don't know. I'm wondering where she got this master's degree from. On the farm?
Ah.
Sure,
Girl,
please.
why my head not moving? My head is frozen. Move, head, move.
Your head
Look at
moving?
this.
It's
Yeah, but like
moving.
2 minutes after I done said something.
So retarded. So Limu said that um Being a genuine friend is not getting on social media after you and your girl have conflict. Being a friend is not sneak punching somebody. Okay, is not believing somebody who you originally were not friends with over your girl. Being a genuine friend would be go to her and be like, "Hey, oh, let's talk. Can we talk? Because I heard X, Y, and Z, and I just kind of want to figure out, are we okay?" Nah, you ain't do none of that. You went straight for the punch. So now, Limu had the situation been different, I would have agreed with you because I hate people jumping on social media to air their dirty laundry. But you messed up the relationship after you threw paws. Okay, so now you can't come back and tell her how she should feel once you have violated her. So I'm like, just get over it. It's not like you and Mulan had years invested into a relationship. Y'all have only known each other for a few weeks or a few months. So let's stop. But Limu states that she'd love to sit across the table from Mulan and have a conversation with her because they were really close before the melee. Girl, why didn't you feel that way before the crap hit the fan? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Well, part of the problem is now, okay, y'all just gonna have to deal with my head not matching my mouth because for some reason it ain't moving right now. So technical difficulties. But part of the problem is now I do think that Danielle was genuinely sorry because she knew her relationship with Mulan was going to be affected. But the problem is that you're over there letting Morgan fill your head with all kind of thoughts. That's part of the problem. If you wasn't over there listening to Morgan all the doggone time, you probably would have reached out to that girl a lot sooner. And the outcome might not have been the same. But you listen to Morgan. It's like Morgan is your mama, and you do what Morgan says.
Morgan is her
That's
brain. So, Nique and Mackenzie, they meet to do some yoga Pilates. Have you ever heard of that? I haven't. Nique, being the businesswoman that she is always camera ready, honey. She's ready to capture that content and get these things out on YouTube. Make that money, honey. I am not mad with you. But I must say that it was really refreshing to see them getting along and having a little kiki and giggle, and there was no drama. So we kind of needed to come down off of all the heaviness real quick and get that little moment. Because Mackenzie, what were you doing? What were you doing? it was cute though. Anyway, I'm gonna start calling her Kenzie because I just cannot keep putting that first part on my mouth getting dry. So Kenzie tells Nique that she's going home to see Rashad and she feels like it's home whenever she's with him and she always wants to be with him. She had to get him in there some kind of way. She had to push that in there some kind of way. So Limu and Mulan, they meet at the park, right? And Limu in her confessional talks about how Mulan was her girl. They hung out, they kicked it, they became very close. And Limu says that she feels like she owes Mulan some level of understanding for putting her hands on her so that they can get back to building their friendship. Not gonna happen. So Mulan said that she expected Limu to call her.
Wait. She owes her some level of understanding.
That's what she said.
What in the hell do that mean?
Bullcrap.
You want her to understand why you put your hands on her, opposed to an apology?
I didn't say it was going to make sense. I'm giving you Danielle's words, of course. This is typical.
Some level of understanding. Some level of understanding. You think what she needs from you is understanding?
What she needs from you is understanding. Girl, shut up. Shut up. There's no understanding putting them paws on somebody, okay?
Oh, my head is back! Good. Just in time to read this stuff. Okay. I'm sorry. Not.
All right. So, where was I? Mulan said that she expected Limu to call her immediately and apologize, but it took days for her to contact her. So that just shows the type of person that Limu really is. And Limu said that she wants to make sure Mulan understands that she's genuinely sorry for putting pause on her. But Mulan has been moving funny. See that? But Mulan has been moving funny.
Mhm.
And she wants to get her perspective. And if she really feels that she and Wild E are mean girls. Yes. The pair sits down and Limu starts by talking about what went down. And she wanted to get together, say her piece, and for Mulan to give her opinion on how she felt and ask Mulan.
Pause. State my piece. I'm gonna state my piece, but only then can you give your opinion. What the hell? But she's so
She's
smart, right?
she's a narcissist. She really thinks too high of herself.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she goes on to ask Mulan if she's in a good space to have that conversation. No. So the answer is no, Limo Emo. Mulan is pissed as hell. But let me hush and tell y'all what Mulan had to say. Mulan told Limu that she would have loved to have had that conversation to happen sooner because she thought that they were really friends. And
Mhm.
for them to not be having an altercation and for her to swing on her and hit her, it really hurt her. And she asked her, well, where's the friendship truly at? Where is it? So Limu said that she called her, no, Mulan said that Limu used to call her every day and she snuck her. And then she decided not to hit her up for a week. That's not friendship. So
Mm-mm.
Mulan told Limu that she felt their energy when they walked into the dinner. She said that there was no hugs, no greeting, and she knows that that's the type of stuff that she does with the other girls. But she's not about to let them come up in her dinner and disrespect her by moving stuff around. They should have asked her why she had the seating arrangement, and she would have been happy to explain to them, right? So Limu Emu, that's a tongue twister, child. Limu Emu goes on to say that from her understanding, and according to what PJ Pinocchio Judas said, she agreed with Nique and called them mean girls at the salon. She said that she thought that was a slap in the face considering she's been around her, she's had her back, and as much as Mulan was hurt in this situation, she was hurt as well. I don't hear an apology in that as well. I hear an excuse
Mm-mm.
and
Mhm.
blame. That's what I hear. So Limu goes on to say that she didn't think that her picking up the placement card off the table and moving it was going to be a big deal to her. And she apologized if she felt disrespected. But
If
that if, but that wasn't her intention. And told her that she was taking things too far to where it really didn't need to go.
how is
Now,
this an apology?
that's what I want to know. What type of backhand apology is this? Because she could have kept that.
Mhm.
Because it's just,
Mhm.
in my opinion, if you felt disrespected. Let's start with this if thing. Nothing undercuts sincerity like the conditional if does. And
Mhm.
if you must add if in your apology, you can keep it, chew it, and choke on it. Okay?
Because it's not an
It's
apology.
not an apology. Next, how do you apologize and then excuse your behavior by saying that someone was taking something too far to where it didn't need to go? Limu came to play games, and I was
Mhm.
hoping that she had a little more emotional intelligence than she showed, but here we are. Go ahead. You got something to get off your chest because that
So, like
pissed
I
me off.
like I said, I do think she was genuinely sorry, but the route she went to explain it went that way because her ego was bruised. Because let's just be honest, she in her 30s. Mulan is 22, and Mulan is reading her down for filth. She clocking everything, and so that her ego was hurt, and so now it's, well, I feel, I'm sorry if you feel disrespected. What the hell you mean if I feel disrespected? Heifer, you hit me. Is that not a form of disrespect?
Extreme. Extreme.
But you were taking things too far, girl. What? Girl, what? Like I said, I know that, and let me stop saying the word. She probably was genuinely sorry. I should not even use that word. That's the word she used. I think she's sorry because she realizes she's not going to have her as a friend anymore. That don't mean that you're genuinely sorry. It means that you see you're about to lose something. So
That's it.
let me say it like that. You see you're about to lose something that you value. That don't make it genuine. It just means you want your cake and eat it too.
That means that she's only thinking about herself. She's really not considering Mulan outside of
Mhm.
herself. That's not a real apology. That's not really being sorry for what you did, because you're still excusing it. Because
Mhm.
somewhere in her statement, she said, of why I had to put my hands on you. Bitch, girl,
She did say that.
woo,
I had to protect my friend. So what? I'm not your friend? So you gonna protect one friend by hitting the other friend? Girl, bye.
that part. She could have pulled Morgan back. You know what I'm saying? And Mulan could have pulled Nique back, and we could have had, you know what I'm saying, maybe salvaged this dinner. But
But because I'm editing these videos and I watch that fight over and over again so that I can put the arrows on the screen, girl, put your head back in the camera, girl. All we see is your hair and your cheek.
girl,
But because I've been editing those videos, before Danielle even snuck Mulan, Danielle threw the drink, the glass.
she
She threw
did.
that before she even put hands on Mulan. So
She did.
Danielle, let's stop capping. You was with it from the jump. Before Mulan even put her hand to try to break it up, you had already thrown something.
Yep. Like I said, she's excusing her behavior, not really apologizing. She's making an excuse for it. That's not genuine regret about what you
Mhm.
did. Because my thing is this: if I do something to hurt your feelings, or if I whatever, if I hurt you, even if it doesn't seem like it should have been that big to me, it was that big to you. Now,
Mhm.
my job is to come and make up that offense. You know what I'm saying? I have to come to you and apologize, because it was never my intention to hurt you. I have done some things to people and they tell me you hurt me, and it was my intent to do it. And I ain't apologize because I meant to do that. I meant what I did. But when
Oh,
I'm
let me stop
genuinely
laughing.
sorry, when I'm genuinely sorry, I don't make excuses for my behavior. I straight up tell you, hey, I'm sorry. That was not my intent. I apologize. I never wanted you to feel that way. I never would hurt you. I love you. You're my sister or you're my brother. I don't want to hurt you. If anything, I want to help you. I want to be there for you. Please forgive me, because that's not, that my heart hurts because you hurt. Not, well, I'm sorry if you feel like I did so and so. That's like saying you go to a store, you got a backpack hanging off of you, and let's say you in like a little China store or something. You swing around and you break all these people plates, and they fall to the ground and crash, and now we got glass and shards everywhere. And you turn around, and you look at the owner who's now rushing over, and you say, "I'm sorry if I broke them plates." Oh, you know you broke them plates. Well, if I did it, you did it. So that's stupid to me. Don't play with me. And that's exactly what Lima was doing. She was playing in this girl's face, and I just feel like, let me breathe. You got anything else to say? Because I want to slap Lima so bad.
Girl,
I hate these types of weak A apologies. I hate them so much. If you're going to apologize, apologize. And if you're not, then don't. Period.
well, let's pick up right there because she did this. I can't even say halfway apology or BS apology because it just was not an apology at all. And Mulan immediately clocks her and says, I feel like you're full of shit.
Yep. Yep. 'Cause she was. She was. She said it. She said that they came with that energy, you know what I'm saying? And that they've done it multiple times. And that's just basically how they show up. And they've shown and proven that all it takes is one little spark to piss them off. And that's exactly what happens. And so they came with the energy, and now you come in with that same energy to this apology. You're not really trying to apologize. You're trying to excuse yourself and hoping that I'm stupid enough to fall for this fake apology so that you can continue to have access to me. Access denied, which access denied.
Mhm.
No, that's bull crap. That's bull crap. But let me get back on this because this is how fun. So Limu goes on to make things worse. She does. She makes
Mhm.
things worse. And she says that Nique leaned over the table. Nique, your friend at your event. Again, this is all part of her apology now. Mulan
Mhm.
responds, my friend for sure. And she took accountability for her actions. But she's never seen Nique act like that. And she's never seen them act like that multiple, no, and that she has seen them, both Wild E, Morgan, and Limu Emu act like that on several occasions. And we have too. Okay. The
Mhm.
proof is out there. So Mulan goes on to tell her that she's seen her get aggressive multiple times. And Limu said that Mulan has been aggressive. I have not seen Mulan get aggressive
I haven't either.
outside of at this fight when she actually went to try to stop things, and then you know what I'm saying, first she got something thrown at her and she went to try to break up the stuff between what's her name, got something thrown at her, and then got sneak punched. Now she got
Mhm.
attitude. Now she's showing up with her Judy Garland glasses on, and she ain't got no time for her. Okay. So she told her she's seen her get aggressive on Limo said that she's seen Mulan get aggressive, and she's seen all the ladies be aggressive.
When has Mackenzie been aggressive? When
Baby,
has Ashley been aggressive?
all I got to say is the spirit of Pinocchio Judas has now rubbed off onto Limu because she lying too. She is lying
And what's
and
so funny
lying
is that
and lying.
Mulan tells her, "You're lying." But anyway,
Okay. Okay. And Limu said that Mulan is blind to the fact that her and Nique started the fight. Nique did start the fight. Okay. Nique started the fight by throwing that paper towel. She didn't have to
Mhm.
do that. But y'all started this whole thing with all this foolishness and attitude. People just tired of y'all.
Mhm.
The people's is tired, okay? I'm
And
tired.
I am the people's because I
Okay?
am tired. Let me show you
Tired.
how tired I am.
Uh-oh,
Run
uh-oh.
it. I'm tired.
Tired. Tired now. Enough is enough. So Limu said that she doesn't need no. Limu said that she genuinely feels bad for putting her hands on her because she knows she felt violated, and that's why she apologized. Again, this just keeps getting worse. It's just
So you apologize because Mulan felt violated, but you're not really apologizing because you put your hands on her.
she only
So if
apologized
you
because
put,
she
you
knew.
know, if you put your hands on Mulan, but she was cool with it, she didn't feel violated, you wasn't going to apologize. That's basically what your statement is saying. Because you
That's
said
what she
that
said.
you sorry because she feel violated.
That's the only reason she's sorry is because she knows she feels violated.
Whew,
Like I said, she just
child.
it's getting worse. I'm sitting here like, girl, you should have walked away
Wait,
probably
wait,
like
wait.
10 minutes ago.
But Miss Master's degree is an excellent communicator, right?
No, she lied.
And
She's a liar because she hangs out with liars. You know what I'm saying? So birds of a
birds
feather
of a
flock together.
feather.
There you go. There you go. And basically, Luman, oh my God, where that come from? Mulan told her that, like you said, you are full of sugar, honey, ice, tea. Okay, you're full of. So Mulan goes on to say that Limu waited until she talked to Megan and text her immediately after that. She's like, I ain't stupid. I know how this game goes. And Limu said that I don't need Megan to put a battery in my back. And she talking about something to say, I'm sorry. And then she goes on to say, she don't need any of the girls in the group to put a battery in her bag.
You
Yes,
need Morgan.
you definitely need Morgan. Okay. Like I said, you're Pinky and Morgan's the brain.
Pinky in the brain. Pinky in the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
So Mulan calls her a liar and says it doesn't matter. And Lima gonna tell me something. So where do we go from here? Bitch, what you think? Mulan tells her we could be cordial and be in the same room, but you will not do me like you do Mackenzie with those slick A comments. Okay.
Let her know. Let her know.
Thank you. And immediately Limu started asking Mulan, oh, Mackenzie, your friend now? I mean, that's what you're thinking about at this moment? Mackenzie,
When
your
I
friend now.
tell you, Danielle is now pissed that Mulan can be cool with Mackenzie.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
feel like Mulan being cool with Mackenzie is a bigger betrayal than you putting your hands on Mulan.
Yep.
Make it make sense.
You can't make it make sense because she's delusional. She is
Like
delusional.
she is sitting up there big mad. So that's your friend
She
now?
is.
So that's your
And
friend now?
she kept asking
Girl.
her that over and over. And Mulan, she
So
tells
that's
her,
your friend now?
hey, Kenzie's cool. I don't have a problem with her. And she said, and now, basically, as a matter of fact, I don't have to be in the middle of this no more. And then, and what's her name? She's talking about something. She put herself in the middle. But Mulan goes on to read her down and with
Read her.
truth and says, once you heal from what happened between you and Rashad, maybe you can sit down with her too. Oh, burn. She got her. You can tell she got her. Because from that point on, she really ain't had nothing else to say. She was like, okay, bye. So long story short, this was a big waste of their time and a big waste of mine. And they parted ways, agreeing not to be friends. Good riddance, Limu Emu. And y'all, that was the end of the episode.
Oh,
Now,
but it ain't the end of me getting on Danielle. So, Miss Danielle Rand Miller, since you're watching the channel, you're probably not gonna put a comment down this time since we just kind of blasted your burner account. But
she's gonna come back with a different name. She'll probably put Mackenzie name in the thing this time. She'll use part of Mackenzie name.
let's talk about you, Danielle. Let's talk about the real reason you're mad. You feel like you put your life on hold for a nigga. And now all you got to show for it is 2 kids. And I'm not coming for your kids because they're beautiful and I believe children are a blessing. But this is your mindset. You feel like you put your life on hold, which you basically said, and this is all you have to show for it. Right now, he's running off with Mackenzie doing this and that. But here's part of your problem. Rashad keeps telling you he loves you and you keep giving him the goodies. Maybe you stop now, but at the beginning of the show you said you didn't. But he is around town and on Instagram with Mackenzie. You need to be mad at Rashad. Instead, you on this show, baby daddy trauma bonding with Morgan. You look stupid. You just look stupid. You say you don't know what Mackenzie and Rashad got going on, but every episode at the bottom of the screen where it says Mackenzie, it says the girlfriend of Rashad Bond. But let me tell you why you're really mad. You's up here on national TV arguing about a nigga that ain't even in the NBA. He is in the G League. He made it to the NBA and he couldn't cut it and got bounced all the way back down to the G League. And you up here arguing over it with your little sister wife. Like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? But you want to be mad at everybody that gives an opinion on what you're doing. But you need to be mad, not even just at Rashad. Be mad at yourself and your actions because you sat up here and you told everybody your business. You came on national TV. You knew what editing was going to do. But like we said before, they can only go off based what you give them. So all of these things you said, they chose to put it in certain way on the TV. But you get on your own Instagram and you continue to tell your business. And then you get mad when people discuss it when it does not seem favorable to you. But you sat up here and you told everybody, you take accountability for yourself You've never left him. Well, what is you mad at Mackenzie for? What are you mad at us for? We're only talking about what you're telling us. Like, make it make sense. You talk about how educated you are. Girl, it don't seem like it because you on here looking stupid and you saying stupid things and your actions are just stupid. Like, your kids at some point in time is gonna learn about how their mama was on here acting. They gonna see it. They gonna learn about it. But you continue to do it, and you haven't stopped because you own the World Wide Web, all of the social medias, and you still sticking to the same dumb ass story. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. But like I stated at the beginning of this, I really didn't have a problem with Danielle until she came into the comments acting ugly. After that, it was up. Okay. I don't have a problem with Morgan. I just want you to stop acting stupid on TV over a man that you have been divorced from for a while now. Go live your life, heal. I don't like Mackenzie, but I don't know none of y'all. Okay. Let's put it like that. I don't know none of y'all. I'm just talking about what I see on TV. That's all I'm here to do. I'm talking about the show. I'm enjoying the show. Thank you guys for clocking in. Mackenzie, wake up. Ashley, wake up. Clock in at some point. It would be nice to see you guys. Outside of that, we're just talking. So y'all continue to talk to us in these comments because y'all have been blowing it up lately and I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate every new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's get this channel popping. Please make sure that you are sharing the videos, commenting, liking. Don't y'all dislike my stuff. But if you do, go ahead because it still sets the algorithm. Like the videos, turn on your notification bells to all, and let's grow this channel, y'all. Let's take this place to higher heights and let's do this because I'm really enjoying it here. And thank you to my partner. I enjoy you. I'm enjoying jumping on here. I am enjoying your edits because, baby, when I tell you I sit back and get my whole laugh on, genius, 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 genius.
So let's tell them this. If y'all haven't been watching the videos that we're putting out about Basketball Wives Orlando and as well as Los Angeles, we do have some videos where we're not even on here giving commentary. But I just love to edit and I can be a little petty at times. We're not gonna lie about that. But I take what these ladies say and I either use it against them or I use it for them. I'm just using what they give, but it's very comedic and it can also be informative. So y'all might want to check those out because it might make you look at things a little differently because from episode to episode, you might forget a little details. I'm going to bring the receipts and I'm going to run it back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're not just coming from the show. Oh, baby, we pulling them from everywhere. It's coming from IG. It's coming from the Twitter or wherever they drop little trails. We are right there to pick them up, okay? We are picking up, gobbling, and she is editing them down. I'm enjoying every
And that's why Danielle Miller is mad.
That's why. That's why. But I sure got my whole life from it, so I enjoyed every second of it. And like I said, we appreciate everything, you know what I'm saying, that you guys are taking your time out to chat with us because we really do want to talk to you in these comments. And I've been enjoying a lot of the comments. I've been enjoying your opinions or whatever. And I give mine back. And we don't have to agree, but we can be respectful. And that's what we've been doing thus far. Now, a couple of y'all been going at each other. I don't get into that. I'm going to like it and keep it moving. I would prefer y'all just be respectful in the comments and let's just build our little community here. And if you have stayed thus far, leave a basketball down in the comments so that we can know you made it all the way through the video, okay? Thank you guys so much. We look forward to seeing you. Make sure that you check out our Basketball Wives LA review that will be following right behind this one. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.